Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. It's Luis Suarez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alex Maldini. Threads one in. Cleared without complication. That'll be a throw. Aims beyond the defence, pinches it off him. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tolo. Gabriel cuts it out. Iniesta. And they can counter here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Best. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little... Takes a shot! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that ends it. Did anyone see this coming? So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah.
Oh, what has happened here? Shifted upfield. Suarez is herring after that one. Oh, just skips past his man. And here's Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van Dijk. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Lukaku is on his decent chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Cruyff. Iniesta. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. First quarter of an hour gone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! That's going to go a long way. Opts for safety. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Iniesta. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has left him in a heap. And this is Lukaku. Now it's Pelé. He's come in hard. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Lukaku! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, can they... Roll! They've got to be quick to recover this. Could be danger here. Iniesta. Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Donadoni. Raul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Raul. Donadoni. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Best. And here's Raul. He's having a go. Raul has got himself a free kick. Maldini has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Brazil claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. Tries to pass it through. He's seen that early, Used a certain sixth sense. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Donatoni, and here's Raul. Brilliantly cut out.
France certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And they win it back again. Donatoni. Lukaku. Iniesta. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely shaped ball. And he's cut it out. Deftly away. Looking for a runner. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Best. Van Dijk has a look and plays it forward. Donatoni threads one in. Koku. Now it's Lukaku. He's got away. Aimed beyond the defence. Abiati claims comfortably. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, look at the space. And he shoots! And it's come back out to him. That's a half-decent try. And that has put paid to that. Donatoni. Brazil upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And here's Donatoni. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Terrific save by Abiati. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Iniesta. Alisson claims it, safe hands. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's straight offside.
Substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Nicely weighted ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rodri. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. Linton, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he plays one through. And this is Shevchenko. Nicely aimed pass. Donatoni. That ball looks a good one. Pelé. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Pelé actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. So, third corner of the game. France have the chance to go the other way. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, this looks sharp. Ambitious ball here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. France have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Brazil surely have to be commended for their...
Takes the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. France are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Donatoni tries to play it through. Lukaku. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Just 5 minutes left. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Shevchenko, and he's being shifted off it. And it's Cruyff. Real chance!
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And that has been cleared. Lukaku, strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Stood up well to him there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Xavi. Nicely spread. Now it's Lampard. Cruyff. That's an excellent interception. Engages and forces him. And he's decided to go for it. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. So in the end, one... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. No, that was never going to make it. And he's worked it through. Rijkaard makes the interception. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Rashford. Hit into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Always onto this. Bale! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Bale deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Cruyff is onto it in a flash. And here's Suarez. Played into space. Played out to the right. Nicely worked. That's rather hopeful. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least. Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. Zanetti. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Azar. Strong running down that left flank. Azar. Played into... Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. That is a great pick out. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rashford. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zanetti does well to get it back. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Terrific save by Abbiati. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Gabriel attempts a clearance. Goes looking wide. Here comes big header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Dan Fletcher is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. No way through. Shevchenko, Bale. Now it's Rashford. just about within shooting range. That is decidedly lacking.
France really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Bellingham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's a cute ball. No, that's been intercepted. Bale might just make this. Pirlo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he was quick to react. And he's intervened well there. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely shaped ball. Look at the space here. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Luis Suarez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a promising position. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
That is a brilliant interception. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Security staff.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution for England, number 20, Filippo Inzaghi.
And we're underway again.
Number 18.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Coming on the field, number 15, Fernando Torres.
He's going for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Number 22, Scholes.
Bellingham.
Number
Well, the
24.
moans and groans from the stand.
And Torres! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty.
He's had a shot! Scholes! A princely strike! About as smooth as it gets. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's two now. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his...
Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
France really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That has been slung wide. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. Costa Curta. Cocu. And it's Rashford. Scholes. And it's Robertson.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. Very nicely done. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Zanetti. Over to the left. Scholes. Vieira. Played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second. And he's had a hit! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's good play. It's gone out for a throw-in. Crosses it in here. It's a mighty effort! Just needed better contact. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Beckenbauer. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, they can break here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Scholes. Aimed beyond the defence. Rashford is in a really good position out wide. Gabriel gets it away. Oh, super ball! And the shot! Bale. And the counter-attack is on for France. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior. Nice-looking ball. And it's Vieira. Scholes has found the net here, of course. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Looking for a runner. And shifted it to the flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's good running with the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitutions taking place.
Alonso. Now, can they get him away?
Xabi Alonso really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Best. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's forced to go back. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Cocu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Cruyff. Picked out brilliantly. And this is shot at goal! Sticks it away! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So is this the start of a comeback? Can he get on the end of this? He won't be happy with that one. 4 extra minutes added on. Coach Scholes! And he hits the net! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, how will we look back on... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, it's Batistuta. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's being urged to shoot. Doku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Here comes the cross. Cruyff. And it's played into the middle. Xavi Alonso. Forlan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Luis Suarez. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Iniesta. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Xavi Alonso. Luis Suarez. Best. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Best clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. Cocu! France are looking to go forward now. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, good read. Ambitious ball here. No goals as yet. Alonso. Fiore. Iniesta. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Forlan. Now, can they get him away? Doku. That is lovely. Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! Oh, well cut out. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Batistuta. France do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. He's had a shot! Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. And it's Xavi Alonso. Forlan. Forlan. Forlan! Oh, within an inch or two.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuine...
Oh, given away! And he's searching through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is good alertness. And here's Forlan. Cruyff. Beckenbauer is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Cruyff. And that's going up front in a hurry. And it's Xabi Alonso. Forlan. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Batistuta.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Knocks it out wide. Fired deep towards the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Merci de votre compréhension. Attention, changement.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Gabriel. Rodri. Beckenbauer conjures time and space where few can. And it's Iniesta. And it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff. Luis Suarez. And Shevchenko! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Raul. Fiore. That's a look and place it forward. And here's Raul. Oh, it's Batistuta. It's a really well-measured ball. And that's been drilled in. Cleared without complication. Out towards the flank. Here comes another cross. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Suarez has been caught there, it's a foul. The pass has gone astray. Looking to play him in. Forlan. Forlan. Zanetti gets into some space. And the pass is intercepted. Turns and goes back. Decent chance! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
France have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good read, needed to be.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
France are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Rijkaard. Tries to go for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
À sa place, le numéro 7.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Rodri. And they're back on the ball again.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Batistuta. A probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodri. Gabriel.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Forlan. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. France are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
5 minutes left on the clock. Forlan does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Xabi Alonso. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. Batistuta! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
L'équipe de France.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Luis Suarez, le numéro 16, le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 14, Messi, le numéro 13, Xavi, le numéro 26.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. France could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's a cute ball. Oh, nice touch. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a sharp pass. Davids. Xavi. Oh, good-looking ball. And that will be the final act. France perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Cross into the box. An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
France are looking to go forward now. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Shevchenko. Massaro!
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi with the short one. Crosses it in. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away. Got to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. Tries to play it through. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Kaká. Massaro. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And here's Rui Costa. Joelinton is there, and he can get that clear. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Rashford. Good read, needed to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because...
And he shoots! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Kaká really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
And here's Messi. Nicely spread. Olise. He's had a shot! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Pirlo. Gattuso. And it's Rashford. Chooses to go cross-field. Looking for options for movement. And it's played in. Otto tries to clear. Short changes him with that pass. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Well, there's the shot! Kaka. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. France are looking to break at pace. Berry. That's a good ball out wide. Costa Curta. Can he get on the end of this? And there's green grass ahead. Real chance! Magnificent from Massaro!
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Knocks it into space, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
France are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Gattuso. Now it's Kaka. Great vision. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's been flattened there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Otto cuts out the pass. Gattuso. And Shevchenko. Olise. And that's another good win of the ball. Or good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kaka. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Spread out to the left.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Terrific save by Abbiati. Oh, he's missed.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. Donatoni plays it in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. France have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. And here's Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ball is over the line. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super find. Brilliantly cut out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And the counter is on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Haaland. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Changement en cours.
And it's Ferry.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pass somewhat off target. Haaland. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. He's played it back. France are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Haaland. France still ahead by the game's only goal. Park Ji-sung. Here's a shot. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Donatoni! And that has been clubbed away.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Played out to the right. And that was nowhere near his best. Haaland. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this.
Il
Plenty
y
of
aura
really
4
nice
minutes
passing.
de temps additionnel.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now, can they get him away? Cross in, looks like a good one. Gattuso. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous
France
invite à
can
participer
celebrate
par
now.
vous
They have
au
exactly what they craved.
D'avance, merci.
Your reflections then, Jim?
France can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Joelinton. Kaka. He's in a great position here.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's an imaginative pass. Messi. Now it's Henderson. It's a really well-measured ball. Brazil finding their passes. He won't be happy with that one. It's run loose here. Messi. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Iniesta gets into a good position. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And it's Henderson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cantona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. There's the shot! That's another chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Henderson. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Looking for a runner. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Kaka. Now it's Haaland. Now the cross. And he's heaved it away. De Bruyne. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Kaka. And he's got the beating of it. Kaka! That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Bebeto. Iniesta. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Joelinton. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Messi. Pele. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Good ball, good take. Pepe. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now it's Cantona. Oh, it's come loose. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Quality ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. To Messi. Now it's Henderson. Lovely ball and shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And he's let fly. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's a delicate pass.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Mendes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
He's had a shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cantona.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Now it's Cantona.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
No way through. Nuno Mendes. The ball has bounced loose now. Jordan Henderson. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. And no, that was never going to make it. Pepe. Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Cantona. And it's De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pelé quietly revving up. Iniesta. Kaká. And here's Haaland. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi could move up a gear here. Now it's Pelé. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne takes control of it and he's on the move. And this is De Bruyne. Iniesta. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Pelé is flagged offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Iniesta did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Half an hour gone in the second half. Threads one in.
Brazil really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cannavaro. And it's Mendes. And here's De Bruyne. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pepe. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pelé has been caught there, it's a foul.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5 será sustituido por el dorsal 6.
Now there's a fine ball. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile, the decision is made. Late drama. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And that's a poor penalty.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
All hands on deck for this one. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Casillas herring after the ball here. Cannavaro. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now it's Kaká. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Kaká.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That has not gone well. And that should get the job done. Nuno Mendes. Pelé. Messi. Cantona. And he cuts out the supply. And he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. Jordan Henderson. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly.
He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Reinders is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Played out towards the right wing. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Gattuso. Some really good ball movement. Oh, this... Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Bale. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And that has been clubbed away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And this is Bebeto. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's just beyond his reach. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Beckenbauer, Ajax look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Nicely aimed pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Gattuso. Passes short and sharp. Tries a shot! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish right from the top draw. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Ajax have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. That's just playing it safe and simple. Reinders really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Bale. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Gattuso. Oh, that's superb. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Joelinton. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that... And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Joelinton. And it's Arda Güler.
Habrá un minuto.
He's being urged to shoot. Couldn't squeeze it through. Joelinton. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Mbappe. Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ajax have their second corner now. Bale plays it short. Oh, he's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Bale goes short, and here's Bale. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Mbappe. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Mbappe. Koku. Can he get it through? Thinks about the real chance! And that is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And yes, chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's there to make the challenge. Bebeto being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And it's Arda Güler. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bale clears it away. Take back.
And now they've got a chance to...
There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Kaká can get it clear. Threads one in. No, it's not getting there. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. Can he He scored! Back to within one! Interesting! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bale. Joe Linton running with the ball, pass somewhat off target. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Bebeto. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And Dijk gets it away.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Takes a shot! Bale is there to clear. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicely weighted ball. Park Ji-sung receives it in a wide position. That's a decent clearance. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gattuso. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Chance here to counter. He can run onto that. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Gattuso. Rijkaard. Mbappe.
Habrán 3 minutos de descuento.
It's Bebeto. Mbappe. Gattuso. Rijkaard. Gattuso. And that could set him on his way. And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
El Barcelona y el Milán.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in...
Little doubt, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Suarez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now he's got space here. Referee's given a throw. Xavi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's a sharp little ball here. Goes for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Pelé. That's a cute ball. Saliba gets across to intercept that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nicely shaped ball. Bellingham looking to run onto it. Look at the space here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good ball over the top. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Knocks it into space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Still goalless. Now, can they get him away? No, he's just misjudged that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ah, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, what a mistake! There's the shot! Goal, Milan! An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Van Dijk is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And now they can clear their lines. Best! And this is Luis Suarez. And he was quick to react. So what can they make of this? And this is Shevchenko. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rossini calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. That is a great pick out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he get it through? Oh, it's a big chance! He can get that clear.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And they're quick to get it back. Looking for a runner. And they can counter here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Shevchenko. Bellingham is always looking to break lines. That's an imaginative pass. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Pelé. And it's Roberto Carlos. Played back to the goalkeeper. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Best. Bellingham. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Best. Oh, well played. Stood up well to him there. Aimed beyond the defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweep. That's rather hopeful. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Cruyff. Bellingham.
Barcelona have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And this is Owen. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is good alertness. And reclaimed it in a trice. Koku. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excess...
Goes for a shot! Davids.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cruyff. Oh, this is a terrific run. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Oh, wonderful, wonderful, Lionel Messi! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're back in front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Milan get themselves into the lead. Bellingham. Ball played for Koku. Costa Curta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. And it's been played through. Chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big...
Great chance! Cruyff. Bellingham. And it's Messi, played with finesse. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bellingham. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Messi. Cruyff is onto it in a flash. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Owen, and a chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, delightful ball. And he's heaved it away. Throw in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. And he's decided to go for it. And that was probably asking just too much. He's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
What a throw in. That has not gone well. Just 5 minutes left. Ambitious ball here. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Owen. Owen, big header! Oh, that is a terrific save! Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Searching pass he's played there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Danger averted for now, and claimed it back swiftly. He's had it taken off him. Roberto Carlos, and here's Cruyff. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much.